application now.
Salutations, friends and strangers of the interwebs. Welcome back to the channel, Stevie Wonder Woman. I am said Stevie. I am. I really am. Alright, I have a mail call / unboxing / first impressions video of a knife that I don't know how long it's been. It's got to go back to 2020. It's from a company that I really dig, and the unboxing knife will be from the same company. Can you see the logo there? Do you know what this is? This is the TRM Three River Manufacturing's Atom in burlap micarta, which I absolutely love. And this knife here is also from TRM. It's not a Neutron. I've had a Neutron. I gave up my Neutron to actually get the Atom. And it's not a Nerd. It's not one of their older models. So you might be able to start putting 2 and 2 together. This knife comes from the Apex Pass-Around group. Right there. Got some tactical peanuts in here. And it comes specifically from Tier 1 Gear Reviews. Right? So, sorry folks, I thought I was going to sneeze, and I didn't, but yes, as part of the Apex Pass-Around group, I got this knife. I was able to make the list, and the person before me that had it was Tier 1. These are awesome. These are some nice stickers and a magnet. I'm working on getting some magnets also, so thank you very much. Thank you very much for those. But here we go. Yeah, so Three Rivers Manufacturing. Made in the United States. Obviously, they are a United States-made company. And I really dig them. Tycoons really matter. This says to twist, right? So you give it just a little bit. I have a couple of these. Yeah, this is made out of sugarcane too, so it's completely recyclable and can be composted as well. So they have these nice storage cases, and I got a couple of them actually. So you just give it a little twist, pull it on out, and inside here, being all coy about it, is the TRM Shadow. I have been wanting a TRM Shadow for, like I said, I don't know how long. It's been a long time. I have tried to get in on their sprinkles. You know, they don't... These are regularly produced, but in small batches. And unfortunately, I've never been able to get one. I know a lot about this knife. I know that pretty much it's universally loved by everyone that's had it. You can see it's got the access style lock. Are they calling it the river lock, I believe? Same, slightly different, a little bit more, well, let me see. Yeah, so this logo here on the Neutron, or the Atom, focus, is a very shallow marking. This happens to be a little bit deeper, it looks like, and come on, focus. Alright, you'll have to take my word for it. It's a little bit deeper, and it's more pronounced. I like how pronounced it is. Right off the bat. Here, how about I just zoom in a little bit? How about that? There we go. So yes, it is a little bit more pronounced on the blade of the Shadow. And I like that. On the other side, you see just like very same, or exactly the same as the Atom TRM USA 20CV. You see TRM USA 20CV. 20CV is probably my favorite steel next to LMAX. I think it's really good. This is 20CV, like I said. My J-Cape is 20CV. I got a bunch of Ferrum Forges that are 20CV. I really like that steel. Second thing that I like that I can already notice. So it's got a very similar pocket clip. I think this clip is done a little bit better. This is milled and recessed into the scale on the Neutron, but you got the button head style screws, whereas these ones are flush fit, flat, recessed, countersunk into the pocket clip screws. So good job on that. That is the way pocket clip should be, in my opinion. Not just my opinion. I think a lot of people, if you're going to have it countersunk into the scale, do it like that. Put in flat countersunk screws as well. So that is a plus. I'm liking this clip. I like it. I already thought I liked this one of the most of all the clips. In fact, I put these on a couple of my archbishops because they fit really well. This clip, on the other hand, I like even more. It's not as long. Very similar in the ramp there, but yeah. Titanium pocket clip, by the way. We are looking like we have a T8 pivot. Yes. Captured. Nice. And similar to the body screws on this, it's looking like we have T8 or T6. Yes. T6 on the body screws. There are a lot of them. I'll say that. There's a lot of them. That's just looking at all the screws on the... That's one thing I think that takes away from the aesthetics of this knife, is all those screws. Figure that out somehow. I don't know. But you do see a filler tab on the show scale, because this is a completely reversible pocket clip. So now that makes it completely ambidextrous, I suppose. You see some good, I think this is, do they call it like their 3D wing or milled G10? So you can see there is some texturing, some milling into the scale itself, but then there's also some texturing. It's smooth, but you can feel the texturing. It is milled on the titanium pivot. You can see there's a like a starburst pattern on there that's done really well. No other distinguishing milling anywhere else. Again, just the button head screws that are set pretty flush though. They're inset into the scale, so they're button head rounded style, but they are countersunk, which is nice. There's just a lot of them. I'm not going to need to worry about that. We don't take knives apart in the Apex Pass Around group. Real quick, shout out to Blade Banter for the awesome job that he does running the Apex Pass Around group. And I got to meet him yesterday at the Benchmade Pacific Northwest meetup. Blade Banter is an awesome dude. Involved with the Solaris as well, which is the last knife I got in the Apex Pass Around. But yeah, so enough about how it looks as is. Let's give it a deployment. So I haven't talked about it yet. It's the thumb studs. You got a little bit. Okay, so there's not a lot of detent there, but so it wants to easily lift out. Yeah, not very much detent. This has been passed around, like I said, but it is still completely centered. All right, stop talking about it. Middle finger flick. Boom. Look at that blade. That is a nice looking blade. If I'm going to keep comparing it to the other TRM that I have, the stonewashing is done exactly the same. It's literally just a different blade shape. Completely looks identical. and the stone washing is identical. And I think that this is, I think it's bead blasted, then has a light stone washed on it. It's done perfect. This is the blade that I like, the finish on it. I like I want to say that this is bead blasted and then has just a light stone wash on it. I think it's perfect. So just looking at the aesthetics of the blade, the full profile of the knife now, that's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I really like it. I really, really like it. It's still really sharp, man. Yeah, and like I said, this is the access style lock, so boom. The action on this is ridiculous. It's really good. It's really good. Man. Ergos. Did you see that? As soon as I picked it up, instantly my hand went right there. Not back here. Instinctively, it went right here. And this finger choil that you have here is done extremely well. No jimping, just like the Atom. No jimping at all. I don't think you need it, although it is got a bit of a crowned spine here. I wouldn't mind jimping there, but I don't think you need it. But ergos are money for me, for my hand. So, you know, I got big old fat gross hands. And these big old fat gross hands get a good purchase on this knife. Yeah, it's got a light detint to it. But it's okay. It's okay. So first impressions are it's everything that I've heard about. And I like it. And it is absolutely a knife that I want to purchase. There's some sprinkles. They call their random drops sprinkles. It's not a knife, again, that I will overpay for. I think it's right around the $300 mark. Maybe it's $329. Maybe it's only $299. Like this is a $289 knife in the stock configuration. This is not a cheap knife by any means, but yeah. I don't have any knives in the access style lock there, like you get on a lot of the Benchmades. I was just at Benchmade yesterday. I don't own any Benchmades. It's been a long time since I have. I would love to crack this thing open and disassemble it and take a look at the way they do their springs, but that's not going to happen. In the meantime, I am going to carry this thing. Absolutely, I'm going to carry this. We're going to have some TRM Tuesday action for sure. And then we're going to have some Thumb Stud Thursday action on the Instagrams with this. This is a knife that I have wanted for so long, and I'm glad it hasn't disappointed at all. It's exactly what I was hoping that it would be, and it is. I'm not going to have anything bad to say about this knife. I can tell you, I'm not going to do much of a review on it. I'm going to carry it for sure, unless something goes wrong while I'm carrying it, which I just can't. The way this carries, I'm talking about this knife a lot, because one, it's a TRM. I'm talking about the Atom a lot because it's a TRM. This is a TRM. But I carry this a lot, and it carries perfectly, and it might not be as deep carry as, let me put that lid away. It might not be as deep carry. You get a little bit, but that's deep carry. That's deep carry enough. I mean, the only thing that would make me not want this knife is if it doesn't carry well. It's light. It's got a good pocket clip on it, so I don't foresee there being any issues there. Can I access it one? Yes. That's another nice thing. So, yes, you pull it back to disengage, but it's so easy to disengage just with one finger. I can disengage the lock on it. I want this knife. I really want this knife. I can't have this knife. It's got to go on to someone else after this. But yeah, again, it's not a knife that I'll overpay for. I will remain patient. I'll try to get into one of their lottos. I'll try to catch a sprinkle when they come out. TRM, I think, does it really well. Marianne runs a great, a fantastic. The way they do it is good. They're in high demand, and it is what it is. They're a small shop, small family shop. They can't be cranking out mass knives, unfortunately. I think if they could, they'd sell them all. So in the meantime, you just got to remain patient. So, yeah, these can go for a pretty penny on the secondary. I'm not going to do that, but I will absolutely remain patient. And I want one. I really want one. I want it now. All right, that's all it is. I'm very, 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 very happy, excited about this knife. There you have it, folks. The TRM Atom. No, the TRM Shadow. Three Rivers Manufacturing Shadow. That's it. And if you didn't already hear, I like it a lot. Appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out that video either. Who you looking at? Who you looking at? Now it's going to be blocked. So, who you looking at over there? Who are all these people looking at? Do you like my Alex Gray backdrop? Appreciate it, folks. Until the next one, deuces.